And moving on to Egypt, where security was tightened in Cairo ahead of the U.S. President Joe Biden's arrival, who is expected to join global leaders in Egypt on Friday at the United Nations climate conference known as COP27.
His attendance Friday at COP27 is the first stop on an around-the-world trip that will also take him to a meeting of Southeast Asian leaders in Cambodia and a group of 20 summit meetings for leaders of the world's largest economies in Bali, Indonesia. At the climate conference, Biden will spotlight one of his key domestic successes, which are the Democrats' massive health care and the climate change bill, known as the Inflation Reduction Act. The U.S.'s commitment of some $375 billion over a decade to fight climate change gives Biden greater leverage to press other nations to make good on their pledges to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and transition the global economy toward cleaner energy sources. In the past, the United States has been against even talking about the issue, but it has now softened its stance, agreeing to the topic being discussed.
In the meantime, climate activists protested on Friday at the U.S. center of COP27 in Sharm El-Sheikh in Egypt ahead of U.S. President Joe Biden's arrival.
Climate activist and UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador Vanessa Nakate joined other activists in protesting the continued use of fossil fuels. She questioned whether the U.S. president would deliver the money for a lost and damaged finance facility. Meanwhile, other climate activists held a protest at the COP27 venue, demanding an end to the use of fossil fuels, saying they demand people to declare a climate emergency.